Glory to Ukraine.
I'm Melanie Weaver, and I'm a Ukrainian American. And this is the woman I'm here for. Internationally acclaimed pop singer does not begin to describe her. She is a patriot who cares passionately about her country, its democracy, independence, and freedom. In 2004, when Ukraine was threatened with a sham election, she used her celebrity during the Orange Revolution, and she joined millions of her fellow citizens in Independence Square to stand with them and rally them on behalf of a democratic Ukraine. She has served in Parliament. She has fought for the reform of Ukraine's criminal justice system. She has championed human rights, and she has led the fight against human trafficking, a terrible scourge that extracted a toll on women and girls in Ukraine, as it does in so many places. They are enticed with the prospect of good jobs, and instead they are thrust into the nightmare of modern-day slavery. They disappear, often never to be heard from again. She produced video clips to alert women and girls to the dangers posed by the traffickers, and worked with the United Nations on a campaign of which her song, "Not for Sale," became an anti-trafficking rallying cry around the world. And last year, when Ukraine was threatened by pro-Kremlin forces, she became the protest leader on the Maidan, again rallying her fellow citizens night after night for hours on end in the freezing cold to keep up their spirits as they stood for Ukraine's integration with Europe, as they stood for justice, for dignity, for freedom. And what you saw in the video is true. As the situation became grave and the crackdown began, and with it violence that stole lives, it was her voice on the loudspeaker, in the midst of the chaos and the horror, singing the Ukrainian national anthem, emboldening her countrymen and women. She received death threats. She was told she would be killed if she didn't leave the protest, but she kept singing and kept believing in a better future for her country. She has been compared to Joan of Arc. She's been compared to Katniss of the Hunger Games. She has been acclaimed as a true heroine of Ukraine. And just last month in Washington, the First Lady presented her with the International Woman of Courage Award for her steadfast commitment to nonviolent resistance and national unity in the fight against corruption and human rights abuses. And now you'll learn even more about this courageous woman, whom I am so proud to call my dear friend.
Don't cry.
I'm not crying.
Hey.
Hi,
Hi, Ruslana. Hi. Well, thank you so much for that, Melanie Weaver, our first global ambassador for women. I think that in that role, which she performed for 4 years, really she did the most extraordinary things, and it's one of the great undocumented and historic things that she did. And Welcome, Ruslana. That was an incredible, moving.
Before our conversation, allow me explain you more about this magic light. It's our symbol of freedom. When we was on Maidan, you have to understand how it was big. During all night, through 4 months, more than 1,000 people was on Maidan with these lights, and it means that we are power enough and we are free. If you want support Ukraine, just switch on this light. Everybody have that, and it means that we support freedom, independent
I'm
of
seeing
Ukraine.
some lights going on in here. Some cell phone lights are definitely appearing in the audience. So,
Whoa! Whoa!
lots of those lights.
We have small Maidan here.
Oh my God, a small Maidan, a mini Maidan. I
I'm
love
so
it.
happy.
I love
Wow.
this. This is amazing.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Ruslana.
Tina, I used this light, and my present. Small
Oh my God, I
present
love
for
it.
you
I will treasure it.
from Maidan.
I will treasure it. Thank you so much. So, you've just come from Ukraine, Ruslana, and you've been on the ground in Maidan for the last 4 months, really. So you're now an iconic face of the revolution. Give us just a sense. Everyone here wants to know the feeling, the human sense of what it's been like and what it is like now in Ukraine, from the inside.
First of all, allow me explain you more about the situation right now. Ukraine is in danger. We have Putin's war. It's about Ukraine choose democracy, not empire of Putin. That's it. We lost Crimea, as you know, with the Kalashnikov referendum. We called it like that. You know Kalashnikov. So
I like that Kalashnikov referendum. I don't know we've heard Crimea.
yeah, that's the style of Putin. Sorry, and also we have attacked to Donetsk, eastern part of Ukraine, the same scheme. Putin proposed us as a new constitution, like federalization of Ukraine. Sorry, Mr. Putin, but you go to the past, not to the future. Nobody won, nobody, thank you. Nobody supports your plan in the world because nobody choose the bad things which destroyed our life. So Putin destroyed my life, my home, my country. That is why I'm really so nervous. And thank you, Tina, for this possibility to talk to you and explain you more about Maidan. Maidan, it's not just place. Yes, it's really amazing place, center of Kiev, small place, which feel everything for these 4 months. We have amazing heroes. We lost a lot of people. People was killed by snipers, and everybody know what's happened on Maidan. But we're strong enough, Maidan, still for this time, even now, every day, every night. People believe that we will change our country, we will change Ukraine. We don't have a result right now. I'm happy that Yanukovych disappeared, but I'm really focused for new election. I'm not sure that Putin will agree with the legal new president. That is why we understand next month, most dangerous time for Ukraine. About Maidan, 4 months for peace protest. Every day, every night, about 5,000 people till 100 people every night, because I was every night on Maidan.
You were every night?
Every night. 100 night I was on Maidan, 100 nights. And it was cold, of course, and it was dangerous. I remember one story.
Were you scared? I mean, you had the that you were, at one point, you were singing the national anthem under the guns of special forces. And were you not afraid at that time? I mean, you seem to just have this great energy.
I have two stories. I was not just on...
It's okay. She's like been this everywhere since she arrived.
I was on the stage, okay? I was on the stage with microphone and tried to support people with this, with the good song, with the good words. Sometimes explain what's going on around. Maybe we have attack from Berkut or something like that. And I remember my friend asked me, Ruslana, leave stage. I said, why? Snipers looking for you. We check the building around, snipers looking for you. I said, no, I had the safe jacket, and I take off, leave, and I'm strong enough. I never leave stage. Snipers can see at me. I'm never afraid. So the second story was on the stage also. I remember the last really bad night we had before people was killed, 20th of February. A lot of bombs flashed together at the same time, and I was so nervous. And I asked to this military guy, shut up! Give me time to say something. So I have a lot of stories like that.
Ruslana, I'd like to... a lot of stories. I know. So, Ruslana, have we in the United States, have we been naive about Putin? Do we just not understand him? Because we seem to get it wrong about him every time. He is outfoxing us all. So tell us, what do you think? What is your idea of the psychology of Putin? Because you're there, you know them, you don't know him personally, but you have been living with this right next door.
I'm sorry, but you never understand Putin. You know why? Because you don't know how is bad empire. I remember USSR, I remember Soviet Union period. It comes from this period. So what empire, Russian Empire means? Human life means nothing. Empire means everything. There is a lot of fears and a lot of bad things. So you never will understand Putin. Sorry. We understand how he is dangerous.
Ruslana, you were very active in the Orange Revolution. What has sort of driven you to your activism? And frankly, after the Orange Revolution, everything disintegrated into political process again, corruption, bad governments, and it all went wrong after the Orange Revolution. What is going to be different this time? Because we've been through that. You went through that in Ukraine. Why should this revolution, this new people power, as you put it, that you helped to generate and be part of, why is it going to be different this time?
We never lost Maidan. Maidan, it's people power. Maidan, it's human movement for freedom, to control government, to change our country. That is why we never lost Maidan again. We lost it after Orange Revolution 2004, and believe for Yushchenko and another guys that these guys will change our country. Sorry. But now, I think Maidan about Putin, not about, even election or change our country. We against Putin. We unite all country, western part, eastern part of Ukraine, north, south, together for this Putin's war. I think Putin worry about people power. I have bad news for him. If you allow me to talk to Putin right now.
I'll let you talk to Putin. Go right ahead.
Mr. Putin, I think your guys will send this statement from this stage. I have bad news for you. We will see one day when Russia people will switch on lights, Russia lights of the freedom. I think Maidan will be in Russia.
So, do you think that Putin was acting not so much out of a show of strength, but as an act of fear, because he saw what happened in Maidan, and he thought this could come to Russia, I could wind up like Yanukovych, chased out of my country?
You have to understand it's a battle between money, big Putin's money. He has lobby, power, nobody can stop him. He has propaganda, cool man. But this battle for all of us between money and truth, between war and peace. Ukraine choose peace, no weapons, no war. That's it.
Okay, Ruslana, so what do you want us to do? I mean, I think everybody in here in the theater this evening would like to ask you, what would you like, what should the United States be doing? Because you know we're not going to go to war with Russia over Ukraine. So what should we be doing in the United States?
Please be with us. Of course, we wait for your helping as a country of guarantor of our independence, which goes from Budapest Agreement. Wait for helping from USA, from UK, not from Russia, of course, because Putin changed the rule. It's really bad example. We spoke about you. It's really bad example. I mean, Putin's power for young generation, for young boy. Maybe some young boy, maybe your son will see, Putin strong enough. I want to be as a Putin the same. That's the bad example for young generation. That is why we need to stop Putin. I think USA have power for that. You understand how it bad for everybody. So let's support our light of the freedom.
Right.
That's enough.
Thank you so much, Ruslana. Everybody now who has a light, I say we put them on now to support Ruslana in Ukraine. And I want to thank you so much as we sit in our mini Maidan tonight that you came to join us.
And
thank
please.
you. Thank you for my light too. Hey.
Wow!
Hey. Thank you, darling. Take care.
Thank you.